Hey guys, and welcome back. An update on my Jujube. So right now it's towards the end of April, and I wanted to show you guys how nicely this tree looks in this garden. With the new growth, the new leaves coming out, still a little bit translucent. Light green, against the concrete and I don't know, blocks and rocks and everything, white background. It is beautiful. It's very eye pleasing. So if you have something like I do here in your backyard and you want to have something eye pleasing, very aesthetic looking, jujube is one of the trees you may want to consider. Isn't that beautiful? So this tree here is about 2.5 season here in the ground. Last season it produced a lot. This tree is a heavy producer. However, the squirrel ate the majority of the fruits. So I got to enjoy not too many. So this year I may put a net over it. When once it start to fruit and the fruit start to ripen, that's when the squirrels get to it. But as you can see, beautiful, right? Beautiful. Look how lush it looks. You know, this is the spring. Okay, so if this was in the winter, it would just be a bare, like a branch. It doesn't look as good in the winter, but it's winter. What do you expect, right? Things don't look that great in the winter. But this tree here is raised. So maybe it's about 8 to 10 feet tall. So this is probably the tallest I will let it be. My yard is small. I want to keep everything in check. But for jujubes, as soon as new growth come out, everything here are new growth. New growth come out, you see buds comes out along with it, and look at that right there, buds. And as you can see, tons and tons of bud. Every single branch is gonna come out with buds, and the set rate is pretty high as well. Almost maybe like 70 to 80% set rate. So this tree is gonna produce heavily. but even then, the squirrel ate most of it. I was shocked. Look at that, beautiful, right? And this is my GA866. Here's a tag for it. However, one viewer said that it may not look like Jujube's 866, but we'll see what happens this season. And I'll let it ripen all the way and compare it to the other photos online. If it's not a GA866, I wouldn't be surprised, because this is not the first time that I bought something that turns out to be something else. It happens to me, I think, more often than not. So here, some more branches coming out. Beautiful, right? Gorgeous, lush. So the trunk is getting it's getting bigger. I would say maybe 2 inches right now. So this past winter, I had a dilemma. So as you can see, when I planted this tree here, I was kind of planted toward my side of the house so that it doesn't go over to the neighbor's house. But if, as you can see, as the trunk gets bigger, I was afraid that it would get too big and push this retaining fence right here. So I was thinking of moving it back just a little bit. But as you all know, the root system is quite spectacular for the jujube. So it would have been a big job for me, to dig and cut and move it, and may cause some distress with this season. So I think even if it gets twice as big, it's still up to here. Maybe another, maybe if it gets from here to here, that's quite big for a jujube tree. So I don't think it will get that big. So I think I'm okay. But if I feel like it's not okay, then I'll just chop the tree down and plant a new one. I'd rather spend $100 than waste a few hours trying to move it. It's a lot of work. So, but look at that, beautiful, right? Very aesthetic. Nice, eye pleasing tree in your backyard, similar to the persimmon over there. But jujube is one of my favorites as well. Crunchy, sweet. It depends on the variety. This variety is actually on the sweeter end. I like it in the middle, not too sweet, but I like it crunchy. So this tree and the fruit here is very crunchy, so that's good. So and April, guys, Jujube is coming out beautiful in a good stage right now, but to coming out should be blooming in a month or so, and very very heavy producer. So I'm gonna have a tons and tons of jujubes, and this year I'm gonna try to net it and not let the squirrel gets to it once it start to ripen. All right, guys, that's it. And if you want to stay up to date with me and my trees here in my backyard, an update here and there just to relax your mind, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and you guys have a good day.